Looking for indie game news? We've got you covered. This is the Weekly Brew. The cozy ocean cleaning game, Loddlenaut, has announced it's heading to Switch and dropped details of its next major update too. In the Goddles update, we're getting a new secret cave biome that houses 3 mysterious Goddles, as well as a whole new gardening system. You'll be able to collect seedlings, grow your own flora, and increase each biome's resistance to pollution, and with the new global pollution tracker, you'll be really able to keep an eye on all of the pollutants. This update coincides with the much awaited Switch release of the game, with the game and the update both going live September 19th. The action-adventure game where you play as an android exploring a lush paradise set on a moon, Europa, has announced its release date. You'll run, glide, and fly your way across Jupiter's shadow, solving mysteries in the ruins and discovering the story of lost humans in this action-adventure game. This looks set to be an amazing exploration adventure, and it's heading to Steam October 11th. The newest installment of the beloved coffee game, Coffee Talk, has just been announced. Coffee Talk Tokyo takes the game to an all-new cafe set in Tokyo, where you'll be treated to a whole new lineup of characters and stories. With a chill lo-fi soundtrack, sprinkle stencils to up the ante on your latte art, and a social network to explore, this looks set to be an amazing next chapter in the Coffee Talk series. The first-person open-world base building game, Rupture, has dropped its first gameplay trailer. This survival crafter game sees you explore a deadly planet where you'll need to mine and process resources to build your city. With advanced combat, a complex industrial system, and hordes of alien monsters to fight against, this looks set to be an amazing addition to the survival crafter space. The roguelike cooking sim game, Cuisineer, has announced it's heading to consoles. Initially released back in November 2023, the game sees you explore a roguelite world to collect ingredients and bring them back to your restaurant to serve to your customers. The console release will be accompanied by a new update to the game, with the devs teasing new weapons, festivals, a wardrobe feature, and more tasty inclusions too. The update and the console release is set to hit our screens January 28th, 2025. The story-rich exploration game where you set out on a quest to destroy the evil paintress, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, has dropped a new trailer showcasing some of the gameplay. This fantasy RPG will see you try to stop the paintress from painting the deaths of everyone aged 33, utilizing turn-based mechanics and a mix of real-time strategy to make battles even more immersive. This looks set to be an amazing fantasy RPG game, and you can add it to your wishlist right now. The Australian Game Developer Awards have released the finalists for the 2024 awards. With 21 games nominated across 12 categories, the lineup has some truly incredible Australian games in there. Some notable mentions for the indies that made the list include Conscript with 6 nominations, Diets and Deities with 4 nominations, Crab God picking up a nomination for excellence in impact and excellence in music, Wild Bastards picking up noms for excellence in gameplay and art, and Capes picking up nominations for excellence in gameplay and narrative. This is such a great event to highlight some incredible Aussie developed games, and we can't wait to see who takes out the top prize in October. The sleuthy story-driven life sim, On Your Tail, has just announced its release date. Set in a relaxing seaside town, you'll embark on a getaway you'll never forget as you attempt to relax, engaging in some relaxing holiday activities, while also getting to the bottom of some of the puzzling local mysteries. This looks set to be an interesting mix of cozy and detective, and it's heading to Steam November 21st. The fantasy city builder sim, Fabledom, has announced it's heading to consoles. This cozy storybook game sees you build your kingdom from the ground up, ensuring your fablings have everything they need, whilst taking on the various fairy tale encounters that you find. You'll enlist a champion as you build your army up, and you can build relationships with your neighbouring kingdoms too, perhaps even finding a happily ever after for yourself. This is an amazing cozy city builder game, and it's headed to Switch, PS5 and Xbox September 9th. The high action game where you grind rails, ride along walls and jump off roofs as you deliver parcels, Parcel Corps, has unfortunately been delayed. Originally set for a September 3rd release, the devs released a statement with the news that the game would be delayed due to needing extra time to tune things up. There's no new release date for this one yet, but it's still looking to release in 2024 at this stage. The dark fantasy city builder, Against the Storm, have announced a new DLC is on the way. The Keepers of the Stone DLC introduces a whole new stack of content, including a new species, a new biome, new buildings, orders, risks, and opportunities. The DLC will see the introduction of the frog species, who bring their skill with stonemasonry and love for water with them. You'll be able to explore the beautiful but deadly coastal groves, which feature submerged settlements that hold treasures to uncover. This looks set to be an amazing addition to the base game, and it's dropping September 26th. The hardcore survival crafter, Green Hell, is getting its very last content update. After almost 5 years since the 1.0 release, the devs have announced there's only one more update coming for the game, the Decorations update. In the 21st update to the game, we'll be seeing a stack of new decorative items to jazz up our bases, including painting, workbench decorations, armor stands, torch stands, and more. This update completes the development of the game, but the game will still be supported by the team, so it's not being abandoned by any means. You can jump into the Decorations update from September 3rd. The emotional narrative game where you step into the paws of a newly adopted stray cat, CopyCat, has announced its release date. In this game, you'll navigate your new life with your new owner, but before long, your place in the household will be threatened by a cat who looks just like you do. This is set to be an incredible, wholesome game, and it's coming to Steam September 19th. We've got a stack of new indie games dropping this week, including Star Trucker, a trucking sim set in space where you haul cargo across interstellar highways, dropping on Steam and Xbox Game Pass September 3rd. Spectre Divide, a tactical 3v3 shooter where you control two bodies in real time, drops September 3rd. Self-Loss, a dark narrative adventure game where you use your staff to cure the miasma, drops September 5th. Ale and Tale Tavern, a co-op first-person tavern keeping game, drops September 5th. Paper Ghost Stories Third Eye Open, a supernatural narrative adventure about a girl who can see spirits, drops September 5th. And Catto Buttercat, a cat-themed puzzle platformer, drops September 6th. That is a wrap on this week's brew. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more indie game news, reviews, playthroughs, and more. And until next time, stay caffeinated.